Hello all, welcome to the Universal Group of Institution Bangalore. We all know that our Prime Minister, Mr. Narendra Modi, is on a 3-day visit to France from 10th of February to 12th of February, that is today. So what are the 3 important agendas on which our Prime Minister is going to have a meeting with President of France, Emmanuel Macron? The 3 agendas are, 2 is already done. Like on 11th, we have seen that after meeting the President, they have already co-chaired, our Prime Minister has already co-chaired the AI Action Summit along with the President of France. Apart from that, they have also discussed the dealing of defense and nuclear ties. So the nuclear ties and defense related aspects between India and France was also discussed between the two people, between the 2 leaders. And apart from that, on today, on 12th of February, our Prime Minister will be inaugurating the Consulate at Marseille. Apart from that, they will also be talking advanced talks on India, Middle East, Europe Economic Corridor. Yes, India, Middle East, Europe Economic Corridor will be also given a boost, and according to them, this corridor will be between Mumbai and Marseille. Now, if you talk about what is the actual significance of the AI Action Summit, in which the 2 leaders of India and France, along with that rest of the countries like China, UK, were also present. So what is the main significance of it? So they are talking about AI governance. So AI governance should be for all. It should not be that AI is managed by only a few powers, the global powers. So AI should be accessible for everyone. And apart from that, the ethical angle to AI is also what they are discussing about. And do you know, this is the 3rd meeting of AI Action Summit. The first was done in UK in 2023, and then the second was done in Seoul in 2024. Now if we talk about what is India's focus in the AI Action Summit. So India is actually taking the side of the global south. India is saying we want democratization of artificial intelligence. Yes, there should be no bridges. There should be no gap between the developed countries and the developing countries. Both the countries, developed and developing, should have equal access to artificial intelligence. And also, India wants an ethical platform where all the countries can come together and access such services which will be developed together. Our Prime Minister Narendra Modi also talks about India AI mission in the summit of France. And what he talks about? He talks about how India is going to cater to the needs of Indians with the use of AI India mission. And do you know the actual budget of it? India will be spending around 10,000 crores on India AI mission. Now, what are the defense and nuclear deal which these 2 countries, India and France, are discussing on? So, we have already taken 36 Rafale-M fighter jets from France for our Indian Navy. But now again talks are going on between the 2 countries for buying another 26 Rafale-M fighter jets from France. And these 26 Rafale-M fighter jets, which India is now planning to buy from France, is going to operate from INS Vikrant and INS Vikram Aditya. Apart from that, India and France have also discussed about the nuclear energy, because India's mission for clean energy can be created only altogether also via nuclear deal. Okay, if we will be having nuclear energy, then we will be having more greener energy and more safer energy for our environment. So this is also a topic of agenda which these 2 countries have discussed upon. Now today on 12th of February, what is the significance of our Prime Minister Narendra Modi visiting Marseille? So the main 2 agendas are, first, our Indian Consulate will be inaugurated by our Prime Minister, and apart from that, he will also be paying tribute to the Indian soldiers who lost life in the World War I in the war cemetery there. Yes, the war cemetery at Marseille, Our Prime Minister will be going and paying tribute to the soldiers of World War I, and apart from that, the Indian Consulate will be inaugurated by our Prime Minister. If we talk about how Marseille is important between the relationship of India and France, then this place is located in Mediterranean Sea, which is a strategically positioned position in Mediterranean Sea, where you will be having 99% of the world data cables, and it is a key route, key place for nodes for undersea cables. So do you know about undersea cables? So under the water, beneath the water surface, we will be having the cables laid down and the communications will be happening. So this Mediterranean Sea, where this Marseille is located, is that place, that strategically important place where the 99% of the communication links, of the communication cables are going through. And do you know that India and France are going to host 2026 as the India-France Innovation Year? And the logo for this India-France Innovation Year will also be decided in this summit. Let's talk about the developments in India, Middle East, Europe Economic Corridor during the visit of India in France. So according to the meeting, they have discussed that how already in G20 summit which happened in 2023. So there was a G20 summit which was inaugurated, hosted by New Delhi. It happened in 2023. In that, their main agenda was India-Middle East Economic Corridor, and now the two countries, India and France, are also coming together to discuss how this corridor will have endpoints, that is from Mumbai to Marseille. What is President Macron's vision on the collaboration of the two countries and rest of the countries in the matter of AI? So Macron has very nicely said that India and France should unite together, and now we are facing the dominance of US and China in the field of artificial intelligence, right? When we talk about ChatGPT, when we talk about DeepSeek of China, so these two countries are actually dominating the artificial intelligence market. So the President Macron now says that India and France should come together and try to have such kind of artificial intelligence which is catering to the needs of everyone, whether developed or developing. And we should not have high dependence on these two countries, that is US and China. That was all about the discussion between how our Prime Minister Narendra Modi visited France and how this whole thing happened. And next, the visit to US will be happening. So what do you think? When our Prime Minister, when our leader of India is talking about Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas, there are no country left in the whole world which does not want to have friendship with India. So when the China factor is there, how India should cater the rest of the global world order and maintain the neighboring relationship with the neighborhood countries and China? Please give your suggestions in the comments below. I hope the topic was clear. For any kind of discussion, you can give your comments, you can give your suggestions for the video, and we will be bringing more such videos in the future. That's all for now. Please stay tuned with us.